Mike Dastic, what is the closing of a sale? Closure could be defined as helping people make decisions that are good for them. Mike Dastic Actually, what a great salesperson does all the time is professionally help other people buy. And to be more strict with the definition, we should not even think of a closure. The reality is that it is quite the opposite. It is an opening of a win-win relationship with a client, which can last as long as the seller decides. Everything the seller has done up to now has only one goal: to close. That is, to achieve the order or at least get a formal commitment. In truth, it begins to close in the preparation stage. When the sales interview is well planned at home or in the office. It continues in the stage of opening or contacting the client, to continue in the stage of determining needs, where it is essential that they have been able to ask the appropriate questions and find out the client's specific needs or motivations. Michael Dastic, if you have argued by presenting the benefits of your product in such a way that the customer perceives the utility that it is going to give, or the comfort, or the satisfactions that it is going to provide, and, of course, if you have been able to respond to the objections that the client has formulated about your product, if all this has been carried out professionally, you should not be afraid. The sale is done. To sell, you can say what you want, but it must be done in the form of a question. It is important that you ask questions that only have one answer. If it is done that way, the potential client, when responding, will feel that it is his idea and will believe it, because it will be his decision. That is why the best weapon a salesperson has is the art of knowing how to ask. Therefore, asking questions is essential in the sale, since first because you take control, and once you take control the prospect will follow you without opposing. Mike Dastic. Another reason is because this way you discover the areas of interest, so you can know when to use a close and finalize the sale. That is, you must listen to the needs of your potential customer, and through questions determine exactly what they want and then as a seller, sell them what they need to fulfill that desire. The salesperson must listen twice more than he speaks. It is very important not to confuse pressing with closing. There are several salespeople who pressure the prospect and do it without thinking.